Today on Sledhead 24/7, we go to Straight Line Performance as Paul Mack tests their Skidoo E-Tech 800 and hits triple digits. Polaris Backcountry Pro Sayan Skinner shows Jeff Fisher why the 2013 Pro RMK works so well. And we'll show you how Speedworks uses professional Arctic racers to test their products for consumers. Fox shocks are the best shock absorber in the business. We'll show you how Fox can help you redefine your ride dynamics. Sledhead 24/7 starts now.
I'm your host, Misha Johnson, here with my boys, Mac and Fish.
Oh my goodness, what have you guys gotten into?
Last thing left, I think we gotta just see if it runs.
Greetings everyone and welcome to yet another edition of your favorite snowmobile show. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, along with my fabulous co-hosts, Mr. Paul Mack and Jeff Fisher, and we are here at Bristow's Motorsports in St. Cloud, Minnesota. You guys, I'm dying to ask, how's the season going so far?
It's been awesome. I can tell you how great it is. We've been riding all weekend, all week, even riding around here today enough so that my back is sore, Fish.
No, it's been great. Yeah, we've been from the East Coast, out west in the mountains, riding around the Midwest, up in Canada. We're getting our job done.
Yes, you are indeed. Well, speaking of riding, we're going to head over to Straight Line Performance and say hello to some of our friends. This is one you don't want to miss. Take a look.
Today is testing day. Time to verify what man and machine can do, providing proof of what can be created.
I'll show you the exhaust. We've got a full straight line exhaust, wide pipe, single pipe, lightweight muffler, straight line clutch kit in here.
This is why I really love this job.
What we got here is we got a radar gun. We call it the Heartbreaker number 2. Shows you in the field how fast the machine's gonna go. On the back side, we're gonna actually show you our maximum mile an hour that we're gonna get.
Today's project began last fall with 3 easy ways to quickly improve your Skidoo E-Tech with Straight Line's exclusive exhaust kit, fuel programmer, and clutch kit.
Realistically, this package on this machine is 6 horse. It's noticeable. A lot of people go, oh, 6 horse, it's not worth it. That's 6 horse peak. You also get quite a bit of torque through the entire midband. You know, running your buddy on the trail, you're gonna see it. You also lose about 13 pounds with this package.
That's huge.
Weight is speed.
ISOC snowcross superstar Robbie Malinowski, who races on a Straight Line enhanced Skidoo, was on hand for the build.
You know, it's kind of like a race for them when they're building products or testing products or anything like that, you know.
Jason opened up the Heartbreaker, one of the best dyno rooms in the world. It's the perfect place to discover what a motor really can do.
It's the Heartbreaker. You know, you might think you have 160 horse, but that machine right back there will tell you the truth. So.
Let's check it out. We had 157 horse with the stock. We now have 165 horse. Now that's a gain.
While the dyno results were impressive, the real riding takes place out here. And when it comes to going fast, few on the planet compare to Paul Mack. Macker was a world record holder back in the 80s, one of the first to go over 180 miles per hour in a quarter mile on a snowmobile. Today, Mack is geared up and ready as Jason mans the radar.
$107.7 on the second pass. Unbelievable. $109 miles an hour.
You start with a great snowmobile to begin with, and then you make it better at Straight Line. You get the Y pipe, you get the pipe, you get the muffler, you get the clutch kit, and what you get this, baby. This is what you get. This is why you do it. I gotta go make another run. Ultimate adrenaline rush.
Macker's consistently turning in triple figures, hitting 108 to 109 miles per hour on each run. Fast? Oh, you bet. But it's also important to note the reliability of the straight line products. They log hundreds of miles of hard riding to ensure dependability.
We ride the product. We're on the trails every weekend, so we're not just out there running the stock machine. You see machines like this out there, they're on there, we test it, we use it. It's not built just on the engine dyno, chassis dyno sent in the field. We're out there using this product well before you get it in your hands.
More speed, horsepower, and proven reliability. Going the next step with straight line and Skidoo is the logical follow-up. If you'd like to find more info, we've set up a link to straight line performance at sledhead24-7.com.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Straight Line Performance definitely knows how to get the most power out of your Skidoo snowmobile. Well, all right, sled fans, stay right where you are. We've got more product news and reviews when we come back.
Still ahead, we ride the new Polaris Pro RMK with one of the world's best backcountry riders to tell you how the changes for 2013 actually work. Speedworks tests their products extensively before they get in the hands of consumers. We'll bring you on a secret test session in the Rockies. And if you're a snowmobiler, you've probably heard of Fox shocks. We'll show you how and why Fox air shocks work so well. Stay tuned. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by FXR, world-class outerwear, Stud Boy, traction with an attitude, by Spy Optics, and by Articat, share our passion.
Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, along with my co-host, The Fish, and we are still here at Bristow's Motorsports in beautiful St. Cloud, Minnesota. Now, coming up next, we go riding with the backcountry superstar.
Yeah, none other than Shane Skinner. Now, Shane, you've probably seen him in a lot of the school videos and a bunch of the extreme videos. He also rides alongside of Chris Brandt, and that's where we had a chance to catch up with him and go riding.
Absolutely, and I am so excited to hear what you guys think about the Pro RMK. Take a look at this.
Hey, Jeff Fisher here with Sledhead 24/7. We made it again out to the mountains once again. We're here riding with our old friend, Shane Skinner. Shane's gonna take us out. He brought us out here out to Wyoming. Where are we, Shane?
Here we are, Alpine, Wyoming, the Flying Saddle Resort. Awesome accommodations. I like to stay here a ton. Great food, and it's right here, almost close to the trailhead. You can actually zip right from here.
No, this place is an A1. This has been great. They've been feeding us. We got great rooms, great accommodation, and great people.
Exactly, yeah, it's an awesome place to stay, and the people are just super fun and nice to be around, and it's awesome.
Hey, Shane, I see you brought us some new buggies to ride. What do we got?
I did. I actually brought a couple of our 2013 Pro RMKs from our personal BVA fleet down in Colorado, and it's gonna be really fun. Let's go rip them.
Hey, very nice. Let's go ride.
So here we are, brand new 2013 Pro RMK. A few really cool key changes that they've gone to this year in 2013. Number one, running boards. We've really emphasized the fact of the big holes and trying to get rid of a lot of the snow. We went to a stronger, lighter, a lot more efficient with the snow board. We've been testing them a ton and they've been working really, really well. So it's gonna be really cool for you guys to go try them today. Another cool change, a smaller seat this year. Looks a lot more trick, lightweight, so it's a win-win there. The biggest change for 2013 is the belt drive, which has caused a lot of interest and jealousy and stuff, I think, this year, so it's kind of cool. We can check it out here. So here you can see we've gotten completely away from a case and we've eliminated 8 pounds and 8 pounds of rotating weight is extremely heavy. We don't have a tensioner, we don't have anything. It's extremely easy to take on and off. It's extremely efficient, a lot more than a chain case. The sled feels like it has 40 more horsepower, but it's just that much more efficient getting the power to the ground. It's really awesome. Another really cool feature this year on the 2013 Pro RMK is the carbon fiber overstructure A-frame above the motor. It looks really cool, it's lighter, so it's a win-win. Now from the Stalker, we're gonna change lanes night and day. This is my personal 2013 Pro RMK, equipped with a Boondocker race gas turbo, Fox shocks all the way around, RSI handlebars, risers, we have a clutch fan. We got all sorts of cool little goodies on this thing to make it absolutely perfect for me to ride.
Okay, Shane, now I've had a chance to go out and ride these 13s, and you can feel the difference. They feel lighter. Like you say, that rotating mass, it takes, the rotating mass, the thing feels like you can move it around easier. I mean, the thing is just awesome. Side hilling, tracking through it, just where you want it to go, it goes. It's
exactly,
so nice.
Exactly, yep. It's a tiny bit of countersteer, and you bend your knee just a little bit, and it'll all day long. You can side hill all day. The efficiency of the belt drive has really helped the snow machine a lot by getting on top of the snow and keeping it there. And it's just an all-around really fun sled to ride.
You know what? That is so much fun. I think, you know what? We got a few hours of daylight. We're going to go out and rip it up some more.
Looks pretty awesome, Jeff, so talk to me about the changes.
All the changes from the belt drive, the carbon fiber, and the new running boards. They took a great mountain sled and now made it into a perfect mountain sled.
Perfect sled indeed. Thanks, Jeff. All right, sled fans, stay right where you are. Sledhead 24/7 will be right back.
Still ahead, we ride out west with Speedworks as they test the newest products for 2013 and beyond. Fox shocks are used in nearly every discipline of snowmobiling. Find out why the air shock is changing the way we ride.
Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, along with the Mac Man himself, here at Bristow's Motorsports in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And let me just tell you guys, this place has everything.
It really does, Misha. This place is huge. They have everything you could want for your snowmobile or any riding, any gear. They have FXR. They go truly above and beyond here at Bristow's with just the presence they have and everything you could want.
Yes.
Speaking of above and beyond, we're going to see who goes above and beyond testing out in the mountains, and that would be Speedworks. And why they do it is to give you the best possible product. And the only way to do it is to give it the ultimate test in the mountains.
I love it. A backstage pass. Take a look at this.
Hey guys, Jeremy from Speedworks here. We're in a top secret location out in Idaho. My buddy Rob Kincaid and Dave McClure take me to every year. We do a little bit of testing here with Speedworks. We've got our 800s with our stage 1 kits on them, our 1100 turbos with the ECU mapping, superchargers, you name it. We're out here putting all of our products, all the sleds through paces. I'm a flatlander. We can only do so much as Speedworks as riders because we aren't out here riding every day. That's what we got these guys for. You know, they're Arcticat's backcountry pros. Arcticat relies on them for information. Speedworks does as well. We need those guys to push the product as far as they can every day, day in, day out, give us feedback so we can make every part of our business, you know, and the products, make them better for you, the end consumer, and that's what we're out here doing today. So we're going to show you guys some comparative drag races, we're going to show you some hill climbs, we're going to show you some tree riding, you name it. We're going to be doing everything. We're going to be trying to run each other over. We're just going to be out there having fun, and there's no one better than these two right here. Let's go put these things through your paces, boy. Let's see what they got.
Let's get her done, huh?
Every season, Speedworks tests and engineers new products for Arcticats. To get more power from the Arcticat 800 two-stroke, Speedworks offers a Stage 1 performance package, a Hypershift clutch kit, Y-pipe and single pipe, Power Commander fuel controller, lightweight muffler, and performance reeds add more power while shedding weight. For the F1100 Turbo, Speedworks modifications allow 240 horsepower on pump gas. The multi-map ECU mapping, hyper shift clutch kit, lightweight muffler, charge tubes, heat tape, and frog skins round out the most reliable and powerful mods in the industry for the F1100 Turbo. Backcountry experts Dave McClure and Rob Kincaid are hill climb racers, while Ryan Simons is a former snowcross pro turned cross-country champion. By teaming up with the best riders in the world, Speedworks is able to push their snowmobile testing to the limits and produce the best product for the consumer. Stay tuned as we report on the two-stroke supercharger from Speedworks and explain the benefits of Instant Boost.
Well, there is no doubt about it. Speedworks really tests their products.
They really do. They bring the best riders out there, something us mere mortals can possibly never duplicate and ride like they do. And that's why they have a great product. Tried, true, tested. When you get something from Speedworks, it's bulletproof.
It's true. Tried, tested, and true. I like that, Paul. All right, sled fans, stay right where you are. Sledhead 24/7 will be right back.
Still ahead, Misha and Jeff show you how to set up your suspension as we tell you why Fox shocks work for everyone. Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by Amsoil, the first in synthetics, Polaris, Terrain Domination, Speedworks, straight up USA horsepower, by GOPro, Be a Hero, and by Skidoo.
Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, along with my co-host, Mr. Jeff Fisher, and also our tech expert. We are here at Bristow's in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And you know, we do a lot of trail riding and ditch banging. And one thing that I know for sure is shocks are so important. Now, Jeff, obviously my riding style is going to be a little different than yours. I'm pretty hardcore. So talk to me a little bit about Fox shocks.
Well, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take our Arcticad RR with the Fox equipped shocks, and we're going to set it up for my riding style. We're going to make some changes and get it set up to where you would like it, just to show how easy it can be done.
Easy is the key word. I can't wait for this segment. Take a look at this.
Okay, we're out in the field, out riding, doing some evaluating, and what I want to really talk about is the importance of setting the air pressure on our Fox shocks. I mean, these are just A1 sleds, but if you get everything dialed in between my riding style and weight to Misha's riding style and weight, it makes a huge difference.
Like you said, Jeff, so obviously my weight and my riding style is different. So let's break this down a little bit for the average rider who wants to know, I don't know, can I do this on my own trail, my own sled?
Very, very simple. With an air pump, we can make a few changes. We can show you how to do it. Okay, the sled's actually already set up for me, but now we're going to set it up for Misha. So what we're going to do to start with is we're going to change our compression and our rebound. Both of them we're going to start out with 3 from the softest. So we're going to crank it all the way to softest, go in 3 more clicks.
All right, Jeff. Now, while you did the rebound, I'm going to take care of the compression. And I'm going to soften this all the way out. Okay, so once it's all the way out, I'm going to turn it back in 3 clicks. So here we go.
Okay, now we've gotten our clickers all adjusted. Now we have to do our air chambers, and there's 2 air chambers. Now, one thing you do have to remember when you're doing the air chambers, you need to get all the weight off the sled.
The first step for setting up the shocks is to air up the EVOL chamber, followed by the main chamber. For a general trail setting, we run the EVOL chamber at 100 psi and the main chamber at 50 psi.
Now, Jeff, this is a little too stiff for me. So is this going to take out some of that harshness that I'm experiencing?
What you felt before was pretty harsh. This will soften it up quite a bit.
For Misha, we set up her ride at 60 psi in the EVOL chamber and 30 psi in the main chamber. The main chamber is the air spring, and the EVOL chamber controls the bottom-out characteristics of the shock.
Wow, that makes such a difference. I cannot even tell you guys. The ride, it's smoother, it handles way easier, and here's the kicker. This is so adjustable, anybody can do it. I love these Fox shocks. Wow, I cannot believe how easy it is to adjust those shocks, Jeff.
No, it is. It's very simple, and a lot of people just don't quite get it. But if you make some little changes, it can really help the ride.
Absolutely.
It really does, Fish. All you do is with the Fox shock, add a little air, and you increase the travel, you increase how stiff it is, let some air out, it'll soften it back up. And if you're ever in doubt, go back to your stock settings. If you don't do that, that machine is so capable, and the Fox shocks make that such a great suspension, you're selling yourself short.
You are, and not only does it make the ride better by adjusting the suspension, but it's safer because you're better able to control the machine. So, well, that is all the time we have for this edition of Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, along with my lovely co-host, Mr. Paul Mack and Jeff Fisher, and we want to give a very special thank you to our sponsors and to Bristow's. Make sure to visit us online at sledhead24-7.com and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you next time.
Next week on Sledhead 24/7, we show you how FXR has raised the bar for 2013 as the leader in world-class outerwear. Skidoo expert mountain rider Brett Rasmussen takes us on the Summit demo tour, and we hear firsthand why the Summit XM is one of the best mountain sleds in history. Sled X is complete, and we reveal the sled to its owner as he gears up for the ride of a lifetime with Speedworks and a few big-name pros. We head to the East Coast on the Polaris Rush Tour to ride with Levi LaValle as he shows average riders why the Rush is the future of snowmobiling.
How does the sled that you're on right now, the Polaris, how does it compare to the 03 that you have?
Just night and day difference.
Those stories and more, all next week on Sledhead 24/7.